But welcome to NFL Live. We're so glad to have you here on this Monday.
Man, this
we have a
stupid.
Monday night.
I don't want to work. I'm done.
Okay,
Why am I here in the studio and nobody here? It's like a whole setup. Like NFL Live finna happen, but NFL Live ain't happening. It's just RC sitting in a big empty plush studio and everybody's gone. I hate it here.
That's what
I miss you
we
guys.
do
It's like Will
sometimes.
Smith.
Yeah, you look a little, you look like you're really dominating the studio though, either
You look
way.
great.
Ryan Clark was really unhappy with how ESPN was treating him during his contract negotiations. He felt that ESPN was not treating him the same way they treated other top personalities like Shannon Sharpe, Stephen A. Smith, or Pat McAfee. Ryan pointed out that ESPN put him in a live studio all alone, which they didn't do for other big names who were allowed to do segments from home through live stream feeds. This was part of the behind-the-scenes practices at ESPN that many people may not know about. Ryan also mentioned that ESPN would sometimes mess with their time slots, putting them on shows they didn't want to be on, which added to the frustration. Despite these issues, Ryan Clark and ESPN had not yet reached an agreement on his contract. In a podcast clip, Ryan Clark further explained his departure from ESPN, shedding light on the contract negotiation challenges. He emphasized that ESPN's treatment during the negotiations and behind the scenes, like being put in a solo studio, played a role in his decision to leave. This incident highlighted the disparities in how ESPN handled different personalities and the challenges faced by those negotiating contracts with the network. Ryan's tweet and podcast appearance brought attention to the less discussed aspects of ESPN's operations, providing insight into the difficulties faced by individuals in the industry.
I saw your tweet, and obviously I put my 2 cents in it on a retweet, and I spoke from the heart.
I appreciate it.
You know,
Yep.
I understand, how you work at this craft, how you're taking your notes. We can be off, and you're over there doing what you do, man, and it was easy for me to send that tweet out, bro. You deserve, obviously, what you believe you deserve.
Yeah.
But your value is what you take, man. I think, or I hope they do right by you.
Yeah.
But I don't know if is it a good or bad thing. I guess is where I started because you work so much. You need some downtime.
Yeah, I do like the downtime a little bit, like being able to chill. You guys have been through contract negotiations, though. Contract negotiations are weird, right? Contract negotiations with your own team are normally the hardest because they see you a certain way, like they see you how you got in, right? They always saw me as sort of an undrafted free agent. So every contract, I'm just like, hey, look at the film, right? And so like now I'm also like, hey, look at the film. And then it's that other thing, and Fred said it before, we've heard it on the show, comparison is the thief of joy. And it may be, but also comparison is how we set our value. It is that, hey, nobody else here has what's on my trophy case. They don't, like that's a fact. Right? Nobody here, no matter what show he's on, is the thing that ESPN Social is making sure they push out, no matter who I'm on the show with. And I respect everybody I work with. I know I don't get to behave in any way other than a way that represents us, the way that we're supposed to be represented, and the way that we want to be seen, the way that we want to be represented, represent the network in the way that they want to be seen, in the way that they want to be perceived, and represent myself in the way that I want to. I know I can't step out of that because if I step out of that, I will not have people pushing for me. I will not have people standing on the table for me, right? Like I gotta do everything. And that was what my post was about. It was like, I've done everything, right? And I'm very honest with them and talking because I don't have an agent now, right? David Mulugeta is doing the financials of my contract because he's my friend. Like I wanted somebody I could trust. Like I'm not built like these people in this business, right? I'm built on, like, I want to be honest. I want to say, I've done this is what I deserve. And so like, I've just learned, man, that like, you have to give yourself an opportunity to hear everything, feel everything before you make your choice. And it's funny, because y'all have been around me. The one thing my immediate boss said was this: please don't take a deal that you don't want, because I know that'd be the worst thing for us. And both of y'all have been around me. Y'all know that too.
Yeah. You gonna give people a hard time. It's respect,
is respect what you're doing. You are extremely talented. What you've done over the last 3 years, I saw the post. I see what you say. You're 100% correct. What you've done, bro, and what you are to this industry, real talk. Not to get emotional, but real talk, bro. You're special.
Appreciate
you're the
it, man.
future. Do whatever you got to do. And all I can do is you need me to jump on somebody, I jump on.
Nah, we don't need that.
Ryan Clark is speaking out about his contract situation with ESPN. He's not happy with how they treated him during the negotiations, especially being put in a solo studio while others got to work from home. Now, Ryan hasn't reached an agreement with ESPN yet, and he's sharing his feelings about it on social media and in podcasts. He's asking people in the comments to share their thoughts on whether he should stick with ESPN, move to Fox Sports, or go independent. If you've made it this far in the video, don't forget to hit the like button and let everyone know what you think about the situation.